Good morning. So this morning, David's getting a little work done, and I'm getting some laundry done. Dylan ate his breakfast, and he's just in his room watching a show. And probably before lunchtime, we're gonna take a ride up to Ryan's shop and get those tires rotated that have been needing to get done for a while now.
So this is what you do when you're trying to work. So this is one work. You're also uploading videos. So got this one uploaded video. Get some work done on this one. So this is pretty much every morning.
It's multitasking at its finest.
Right.
And there's Nyx doing what she does. Alright, so learning Spanish is something that Dylan's been interested in for a while.
Yep.
So when I came across these cards on Lakeshore Learning online, I thought these would be the perfect cards to get to see if that would help him learn Spanish. They have a box for
what? Which is probably what you need to do first. Sentences, phrases. Well, we'll see how good they are.
All right. So sitting here this afternoon and decided I was gonna wait until we got up to my brother's house up in Polk County to get these tires rotated, but decided that I'd rather go ahead and get this taken care of. It's gone on way too long, and I really don't want to tow anywhere else until I get these things rotated. And tires are expensive, and they're really starting to get chopped up. It's gone on too long. So the way I'm going to do that, I'm going to try something different out. I've never used one of these before, but had excellent reviews, and by making this purchase, I'll be able to rotate my own tires anywhere I want to rotate them, whenever we want to rotate them. So it needs to be done more frequently on this truck because of how much we tow. So I really want to try to take care of these things, make them last as long as we can, and I think this is going to be the way to do it. So here's what I got. Never used an electric impact, so it's got 450 foot-pounds of torque. You know, should be more than enough. All the reviews I read online, I picked that thing up from Lowe's. All the reviews that I read said that it was more than enough to bust off lug nuts, break, you know, large fasteners loose. So people are using it for cylinder head bolts and you know, big fasteners like that, lug nuts, axle nuts. So everybody seemed to have a lot of positive things to say. So we'll put it to the test and find out. If it'll bust lug nuts off, I'll be happy. Thought about going with the cordless one, but it was a lot more money. This one was $116 at Lowe's. It's kind of a lot of money to spend right now. I didn't really plan on doing that, but if I rotate my own tires 4 times, I've paid for the impact gun. That being said, I'm gonna head on up and see how this thing works. All right, so we're down here. Got the truck all jacked up. Go ahead and see how this electric impact works. It's pretty impressive. It's actually spinning those off with no issue whatsoever, so man, I'm glad about that. It's been a long way to go having to do that manually. So go ahead and get these things done. Whew. All right, that's all done. An impact gun worked magnificent. Man, I could not have been happier with it. The thing performed. Got off some really tight lug nuts. Tightened them back down, but not over tightened. I double checked them with a torque wrench. So you can go ahead and run them down pretty snug with the impact, and then just take your torque wrench and hit them just to make sure they're nice and tight. But it worked great. Man, I'm very happy with that purchase. Probably get me a impact socket so I don't beat up my regular sockets, you know, going forward. But man, that thing I think did the job. Did the job, and the rears were really, really tight. So I had to work it kind of forward to kind of bust them loose and then back. So kind of rocking it back and forth. You'll see the way this thing's designed. It has like a rocker switch for forward and reverse. So I mean, there it is, man. Did the job. Only took me about 20 minutes to do it, you know, using 2 floor jacks. So I won't always have 2 floor jacks. I might have to use a jack stand and my bottle jack. So that'll add some time, but this is definitely going to speed this process up and make me be able to rotate those tires a lot more frequently, take better care of them. Alright, so got the tires all rotated on the truck. All that's all done. Now it's time to get some dinner started. Tonight we are doing a couple of ribeyes on the Traeger. What we're going to have for a side. What's up?
Hey.
We are doing salt, garlic crusted baked potatoes. So we have become really, really big fans of these, man. It's so much better than just your standard plain Jane baked potato.
Yes.
And they're super easy. All you do is roll them down with olive oil, and then I use a heavy coarse salt, a little bit of garlic powder, and some black pepper, and just kind of sprinkle all that around the outside of it. Put them on the grill for a half an hour at 400 degrees, flip them over for another half an hour. So it's an hour total at 400 degrees on the grill, and man, they are
Delicious.
freaking delicious. They are so good that way.
Yes.
So we're gonna put these on right now, and when these come off, we'll throw the steaks on there. Back and check on those in a half an hour, flip them over.
Yep.
So when you travel a little over 12,000 miles with a dog, you're bound to get some dog fur in your car, and it's been a little bit of a pain trying to get it all out. So we were doing some research, and our daughter came across this product on Amazon, and she ordered it for us to try.
It's called fur-zoff, and it's basically it's kind of like a pumice stone. So it's got like a flat side back here and a round side, and you're supposed to just rake this gently across the fabric, and it's supposed to gather all that hair up to where you can remove it. So
we're going to show you a before of what it looks like and using it, and then what it looks like when we're done.
Yeah, see what happens. Can't hurt, that's for sure.
So this is Nix's side of this truck. I don't know how well it shows up on the, well, I think you can see it.
And that's all that fur is there. We keep a cover on this back seat, and it still gets on there. Alright, so pretty much here they just come in here and gently I mean, it's definitely gathering it all up for us. This back of this seat has been a real nightmare for us, but this actually does do quite a good job. You can see it's kind of piling it all up for us in one spot. It's really raking it off the back quite nice. I mean, look at, you know, it's kind of raked it up into a pile for us, so let's see if it'll vacuum some of that up. It comes right, brings it right out of the carpet, man. It's crazy, right there.
Yeah, so it seems to work a little bit better on the carpet.
Works really good on carpet colors. Is there anything else we've used to get it out? So this definitely works better than anything we've tried so far, for sure. I think our little handheld household vacuum isn't quite strong enough to really suck some of that fur up. If you were doing this like in a car wash, or if you had a shop vac where you could rake it up into a pile and have something stronger to suck it out, it would probably work a lot better, but works outstanding on the carpet. Really, really outstanding on the carpet. The seat still works really, really well, but definitely, I mean, it rakes around the carpet with ease.
So
Few passes.
So we'll go ahead and show you what it looks like now, and I think, like he said, we will probably try the seat. We'll have the stone with us and try the seat at a vacuum at a car wash. So here it is on the carpet. And on the back of the seat, it did really well too. This can use a little more work, but you should be able to tell that it's a lot better than it was.
Alright, so once the potatoes are done, it's been an hour. I just take them off the grill, I wrap them in aluminum foil, and then we throw them in the oven so they stay warm. That way, while the steaks are on, they stay nice and hot. And then when you're ready to eat, you just unwrap them. They're still nice and hot from being wrapped up in the foil. But check these things out, man. They're awesome. And of course, now it's time to get that main course going. Yes, we eat a tremendous amount of meat, and a lot of that is steaks. So this is what we're rolling with tonight. A couple of nice ribeyes. We also got some shrimp we're going to throw on here. So between the potato and the ribeyes, Dylan's not a huge steak fan. He does like it when we make it on the grill. So we'll cut him off some sections of ours, give him a baked potato. He'll have plenty of shrimp to eat, so he'll be good to go. All right, steaks ready to come off. Man, pair of ribeyes looking delicious. Real nice. Go. 2 ribeyes. Shrimp up next. Last but definitely not least, got the shrimp. We just brush on a little mixture of teriyaki sauce mixed with barbecue sauce, and man, delicious. All right, man, that was a outstanding dinner.
Yes.
Ribeye, shrimp, and salt and garlic crusted baked potato. So that's always
Yummy.
always goes over well. It's always yummy.
Yep.
So.
And you couldn't beat the price of the steaks either.
Yeah.
I mean,
sure.
that was the last of our beef from out west. So
Yep.
we brought back a little bit. So went ahead and knocked out the last 2 steaks. You can see in the background, got some Cubs baseball on TV,
Yep.
which is perfect. We're going to watch some of the game. Get Dylan all tucked in. He's got a big day tomorrow. Tomorrow we go to his doctor's appointment up in Melbourne. So we'll be heading up that way, and I guess that's it for today.
Yep.
Alright, well, that's all for now.
Yep.
Catch you guys tomorrow. Go Cubs.
Yep. Go Cubs.